So there's a new Tennessee law allowing therapists and counselors to decline serving clients if it violates their beliefs. Critics say that the law enables discrimination against the LGBT community. So do their concerns have any merit? Joining me now, Dr. Keith Ablow. Dr. Ablow, we've gone through this with bakers, we've gone through this with Boy Scout troops and things like that. It's pretty interesting. Now, your industry is sort of being thrown here in the bullseye, if you will. Where do you stand?
Well, listen, Charles, it's sad to think that a profession based on insight and freedom of thought would be under this kind of assault from the left, which would handcuff therapists and say, look, you take your marching orders not from the unconscious, not from your perception of what you can offer. You must offer what the patient deems appropriate to go forward. This would mean that somebody coming in for a fifth abortion who said, listen, I need to be made comfortable with it. I'm experiencing anxiety going into this fifth abortion, that you have to deliver that menu item? How about asking, what about what's happening for you? Why is this repeatedly occurring? Do you have other thoughts? Have there been things that have happened in your life that lead you to keep getting pregnant and aborting these children? That would all be outlawed by the left if they could. This bill is the right thing. Protect therapists.
You know, it's one that you wonder. Obviously, I can see it going to more, going to court further and further. But what about the idea that your industry, your business, which is so unique in the sense that you have to often offer remedies that the person getting the remedy doesn't want or can't deal with, and imagine being hamstrung by that. That's amazing.
Well, in many states right now, if you want to talk to people about their sexual orientation or to transgender folks and encourage them to wonder whether life events might have contributed to the very, very different paths they're taking, you're prevented from doing that in many locales. That would seem to be very odd to me because, yes, look, you want to go hear something different from a different therapist, go get a different therapist. People are adults. They can go to somebody of a different perspective. But the idea you can shut someone down and say, you can't say that the parents may have anything to do with the fact that this child has issues with his or her gender, I think that's blatantly absurd. And you know what's sad? It's going to be a headline that I said that parents might have something to do with their children's gender dysphoria. That's going to make headlines, Charles. That's how crazy things have gotten.
Well, let's talk about something I think is really crazy. 28-year-old son says, listen, I'm going to hang out in school a little bit longer. I don't want to get a job, and demanding that his parents pay for this. Now, this is actually approved in an Italian court, but we know this is happening all over the world. In Japan, they call them grass eaters, and it's happening in this country. I thought of you immediately because how do we stop? It's like a tsunami of entitlement.
How do you stop it? How do you stop Bernie Sanders from saying crazy stuff? You know what I mean? Bottom line is we either embrace autonomy and we encourage people to act upon and actualize their gifts, or we tell them subtly in myriad ways, as the progressive left would do, you can never make anything of yourself. Stay at home. Mom and dad, they have a little extra money for you. They'll disempower you too, just like your government will. We have a definitive choice, Charles. You know it. I know it. We have to make this choice. Will people be individuals and autonomous and do the things they are God-given, empowered to do, or are they going to be made to feel they can't do anything?
Well, I just think it's rough when the government makes it happen. You know, in New Jersey, you could pay child support for your son who's 25, 26 years old. At some point, I think it backfires for everyone. Dr. Ablow, thanks a lot. It's been too long.
Exactly.
We'll have you back real soon.
Same here.